I had my first encounter with sciatica in the year 2002 or 3. I was living in the island of Crete and working for the U.S. Navy, and I had this horrible attack. My friends took me to a Greek acupuncturist, so I had a round of acupuncture. Through the years, I've had other episodes which led me to a lumbar brace. The symptoms began this time about 5 months ago on my left side. And when I went to my regular chiropractor appointment, I told her it felt like the muscle in my leg was too short. So she worked on me for a while, and within 2 or 3 weeks, the pain had left my left leg, but it moved to the right. So I've been suffering for 4 months before the big episode. So I didn't have any tests. And I'm looking medicines, treatments. I went to the chiropractor after I came home from a cruise. On this cruise, I ended up having to get a wheelchair because I could not walk from my room to the dining hall. So I went to my chiropractor twice, and the pain getting up on her table was so bad that I called him and said I can't come anymore. She recommended I call my doctor and get some pain pills. I cannot remember what they were called because I don't take medicine, so I didn't remember. My son also brought me something called Flexerol, I believe, a muscle relaxer. None of that worked. I was on my recliner sofa 24 hours a day for about 5 weeks. I could not sleep in my bed. I could not lie down flat. Things got a whole lot better when I finally found Dean. Hi, my name is Martha Weldon, and I live in Central Texas in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I'm going to be 77 years old. I just can't fathom that myself. What I love to do is just get up every morning and jump out of bed and enjoy life. I love music. I am been a singer all my life, piano, taught musical theater. I've lived all over the world. I've written children's books. I have 2 master's degrees, one in English as a second language and the other one in Messianic Jewish Studies, and I'm about to start a doctorate of ministry. And I'm excited about that. I'm a completely perennial student. I love learning. I love crafting, and I love the business that I'm in. And everything I just told you, I wasn't able to do while I was struck with this last bout of sciatica. So the program has given me my life back. Whoops. So when I returned from this cruise on the 6th of May, I had to drive 5 hours to get back to my house. And by the time I was in my house, I could hardly move. I lived on my recliner 24 hours a day. I could not lie down flat, nothing. So I was so desperate that in the next day or two, I Googled sciatic relief or sciatic help for seniors. And with that, I got a consultation with Dean. So I phoned the number and I spoke to the young man on the phone. He told me all the things that this program would do for me. And at that time, I was in so much pain, I didn't have any other choice. I just decided, okay, I'll do it. And a few days later, after everything was processed, I had my onboarding call with Dean. And I was so impressed with the simple way that he explained what he was about to do, the exercises he showed, the way he demonstrated them, and the science behind everything we were doing, that I was absolutely in. As my mother would say, I jumped in with both feet. What were the results? Well, you're looking at them. I have an online craft business which requires me to stand at my work table in my studio where I am right now every day and record for Facebook demonstrating the products that we offer. I could not stand up. So when I started this program and I was in Leanne's coaching, Zoom coaching group, she recommended that I sit down. Try that. So my desk will crank, and I cranked it down. I was miserable, not because of the pain, but because I couldn't move around. I couldn't lean over and pick up things. I couldn't turn around and reach. And the biggest problem for me was, as I said earlier, I used to be a stomach sleeper, and I was stuck sleeping, sitting up. or reclining just a little bit on my recliner. I had a heating pad, I had the ice pack, I had all kinds of ibuprofen and Aleve and all that stuff, and I was sleep deprived, and I can see my bed from where I was sitting. So every night that went by, I was grieving that I could not sleep on my bed. I am now 100% in my bed, and I don't even sleep on my stomach anymore. And I'm standing up and I'm doing my Facebook every night, every morning, every day, whatever time I get to it. I'm able to go back to church. I can sit, I can stand. Well, I'm already saying to lots of someones, I have recommended specifically to 2 family members and 1 friend from church yesterday, all who have expressed to me that they're suffering with some form of sciatica. And I tell them that this program is not cheap, okay? But then neither is a new mattress or surgery or braces or drugs or anything else. But it works. And my thoughts are that if you can find something that will help you remove pain and help you get back to your life, then there's no way to put a price on that. I still have, I'm like telling everybody I'm 99.9% back to normal, whatever that is for me. But I still have a little piece about this long on the back of my right thigh. It's not a pain. It's just like something there saying, psst, this could be a trigger. But I've learned so much in my Zoom classes and through the exercises with Dean that I understand what that means. And whatever I just did to aggravate that, I'm not going to do it anymore. One thing I still can't do is get down on all fours, but that has nothing to do with sciatica. That's just because I'm OLD. I am so thrilled with this program. I love the Zoom conference with people from all over of different ages, different steps in their walk with the program.